Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'd like to take the next maybe 10-15 minutes and talk about the possible ban. Well, there is a bill right now of DJI, and of course another possible ban of hotel, which may happen. So it's been in the works for years now, and there have been rumors that DJI is spying on the US consumers. DJI is a Chinese company, so is Hotel, as far as I know, is a Chinese company, although they have actually like locations in US. But Hotel does not specialize in drones. I think Hotel Drones is a separate branch, but Hotel mainly produces car equipment, so you can scan your car and see what's wrong with it. Because I mean, I had one of those scanners myself. But DJI is mainly a drone company, and there have been rumors that because it's a Chinese company, it's been spying on US consumers, where they fly, what they record, what they take pictures of. And I'm not gonna whether confirm nor deny this. Is it possible? Yes. Is it possible you're being spied on by every single smartphone produced? Yes. Everything that has a computer chip in it these days, it's possible it can spy on you. Why I like to bring this up today, the possible banning of DJI drones, is the effect it can have on not only consumers in the United States, because I mean, I've heard that DJI is like a $40 billion, no, I think it's like a $4 billion industry. $4 billion company or market share. But let's face it, there are millions of drone users in the United States alone. It's no longer an industry that's sort of reserved for the wealthy. No, for years, ever since drone became very popular about 8 years ago, everybody wanted to have one. So it's millions of drone users in the United States alone. Many of them do not even register their drones, and fly sort of illegally, because I mean, according to drone regulations, if your drone is over 250 grams in US, even if you don't fly it commercially, you still have to register it. You have to take a certain class to sort of show that you know the basic safety of flying drones, which is, I mean, use your common sense. But right now, the drone industry in the United States, commercial and consumer, they have sort of collided, and I can see why. Mainly people who do not register their drones have a lot to do with it, and I will bring this up in a sort of different aspect, in a different way. So think about it this way: you have a huge commercial part of the drone industry in the United States that right now is trying to push for drone deliveries and other commercially related drone services, which may be sort of in danger because the unregistered drone consumers, the ones that have those Phantom 4s, Phantom 3s, Phantom 2s, Mavics, and a whole bunch of other drones that are over 250 gram threshold but are not registered, and they're just flying them about, and they may impede with commercial drones that are in the air. Just think about it. There's a drone delivery company that's trying to begin operations locally. Those drones will be autonomous, but there might be incidents of those drones running into unregistered consumer drones that are up in the air. So that's why, I mean, it's important to register those drones. It's important to notify when you're flying in certain areas, and when they bring out remote ID. I have drones that have remote ID. I think my Mavic 2 Enterprise Advanced has a remote ID, so when I'm up in the air, it's known where my drone is at. Now, if you ever laid your eyes on DJI Aeroscope, which is a really fantastic little gadget. DJI Aeroscope, because it's made by DJI for government entities, for airports, that thing will show every DJI drone when it's turned on. So once you turn on a DJI drone, it doesn't matter what drone it is, as long as it's made by DJI, that thing will show the location of the drone, the altitude of the drone, and the location of the remote control. So remote controller. So basically the location of the pilot. Now, why they need the remote ID, I really don't know, because DJI Aeroscope has the necessary range to show where all the drones are, consumer drones, whether they're registered or not registered. They're being tracked through the software. The same can be done to every single drone that new entry to the market. The DJI Aeroscope can track all those drones. I think they even said that it's just a little couple lines of code that are added into the firmware of the drone, and they'll be able to track that drone no matter what company makes it. So if it's even hotel drones, it may be possible to track them with DJI Aeroscope. I think the reason they want to bring about remote ID is so they don't have to use DJI Aeroscope in order to track the drones that are up in the air. It will be done basically through the internet, through online based tracking. Is it a good idea? Maybe, maybe not. I don't mind it as long as I don't have to add anything extra to my drones, because that may actually impede operation. Now think about it. You have the drone, you have 4 spinning propellers that are spin at 600 RPMs, and all of a sudden you have to add more weight onto your drone, sort of a tracker that's remote ID, and if it for some reason gets detached, it damages one of the propellers when it gets detached, if it gets detached, and then all of a sudden you have this drone that's, because of a damaged propeller, because of a remote ID module that got detached, that damaged the propeller, is falling out of the sky and can hurt somebody or damage property. So I think it's a bad idea. I know there's a way to implement it into the firmware so you don't have to sort of add anything to your drone. I mean, just think about DJI Aeroscope. It's been around for years and people didn't even know about it. So I tell people, I'm like, if you're gonna fly in the proximity of the airport and you have a DJI drone, odds are that drone is being tracked by DJI Aeroscope by somebody at the airport. Oh, my drone is not registered. I haven't read. It doesn't matter. If your drone has a serial number, they know it's up in the air if it's DJI. And if the drone is connected to a remote, they know it's up in the air. Probably the only remote they can track, if you would fly like a DJI Spark with your smartphone, they would track the drone, but they wouldn't have a physical remote. You would just be using your smartphone, which I think DJI Spark and the original Mavic Pro, you can do that, and maybe even DJI the original Mavic Air, you can do that. You can fly it without the remote, but you have the range of only like 100 feet from your phone, so it's no trouble to any other air traffic out there. So you have to basically think what will happen if DJI is banned, because the reason it will get banned or may get banned as a company in the United States, honestly, is because of all of the irresponsible pilots that fly drones where they want, when they want, how they want, without registering their drones, without taking the Part 107 course, without getting their commercial license. All of the real estate agents that are like, well, I have a drone, why should I pay a drone pilot? Well, because he's a licensed pilot. Why should I pay a drone pilot when I can use my Mini 2, fly up, take a couple pictures and post the pictures online? FAA is never gonna catch me. Yeah, but because you're doing that, you're breaking several laws first, and then because a lot of people are doing this, that's what creates the sort of precedence. Something will happen and they will get these laws passed, and they will ban the company that's making these drones to prevent everybody else from doing it. So think about it like what gun lobbyists or anti-gun lobbyists are doing right now. It's protected by Constitution, it's Second Amendment, but they're doing the same thing. Every time an incident happens, they're not blaming the person as much as they're blaming the weapons. So right now, if something will happen, there will be an incident when the drone will hurt somebody and it will be unregistered, and they're not gonna blame the person, they're gonna blame the drone manufacturer, and they will find a reason to ban that company in the United States. And what's gonna happen then? Well, sales will be banned, sales will stop. We're still gonna have a whole bunch of DJI drones in the United States, but their shelf life is like 5 years, maybe a little longer, and then we're done. So there's a huge demand for sort of domestic drone producer right now. So if the first one to market that will be as good as DJI, as good as Autel, that will be a domestically made in the USA drone, will take the cake. So just think about it. It will happen sooner or later. There will be an incident, but we have maybe 5 years for somebody to step forward. If it's going to be Amazon, if it's going to be somebody independent, and start making consumer drones that are good, that are not super expensive, and that can do everything DJI and Autel can do, but made in the United States. That's the goal. Whether or not DJI drones will get banned, yeah, I'm thinking it's just a matter of time. Same for Autel, probably gonna be banned from being sold in the United States. Again, it's a matter of time. There's gonna be like a gray market where people will travel abroad, buy those drones in Europe, buy them in China, and bring them back with them as their own personal drones. But that's going to be just like a few individuals that are going to be able to do that. What you can do? Well, you can fly responsibly. That's all you got to do. If you're watching this video, just make sure you fly responsibly. Don't do anything that may create an incident that's going to be a precedent for somebody to use against everybody else. That's what I'm thinking. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later.